Hey folks, Quilliking here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play XCOM 2. We've got a quarter of our current troopers are currently wounded. Although honestly, it's the fact that we had one die last time that is the most painful. Let me just make sure actually I've just loaded the correct save. It's a new day. Yep, there's our fatality over there, which is a damn shame. Could have handled that a little bit better, but honestly, I don't know. Going in blind against the Codex, which is really what happened, I'm not sure that I could have done that much differently. Knowing now what the hell the Codex does, things are very, very, very different. And we did run into the Codex that one time in the preview video, but I don't think the Codex used any of those abilities. Shut up, Central, I'm busy. I think what we got to do right now is mostly go back to waiting over here. We do have the extra contact now. I load up the Geoscape and the Avatar project gets advanced. Oh, we hadn't processed that event yet. Did we kill the Codex? Oh, that reduces the Avatar progression. That's useful. Alien alloys are good, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure that that's what we're going to jump to first. So, I guess as far as I can tell, whether I go east or west makes no difference whatsoever. Either way, I have to go to one empty province, and then I'll be adjacent to a black site, one way or t'other. In which case, I think I might go to Europe. It's plus 40. Are they both plus 40? Actually, you get more money going over here. What about connectivity? Looks like the European region only connects to, I'm going to assume this is, so that's Western Europe. I'm assuming that's Eastern Europe. The new Arctic, it's hard to tell. I think also only connects to one region over here. So really makes very little difference. I guess it comes down to, do we care more about the European's unique ability? Black market pays 50% more supplies for all items. I guess that's good. Or Asia is all experimental ammo, grenade, and weapons proving ground projects are completed instantly. That sounds a lot more useful. So why don't we go to the new Arctic over here, and that'll be fine. Besides, this one black site here has been operational longer, and so sort of thematically it seems to make more sense to go in that direction. And I think the earlier we set up the contact, the better. We actually, depending on how much we get interrupted, we might be able to get this done before the next supply drop. I guess the one argument here is, should I hang out more in North America? Because most likely events that are going to happen over here. Therefore, we're going to minimize transportation delay. We could go and pick up these rookies. And I could potentially use more dudes, especially if our base gets attacked again. It'll give us more reserves that presumably will be more healthy. Also, we do need some extra rookies kicking around to turn into scions. You know what? I am going to pick these guys up. That's what I'm going to start with. Alright. I mean, we almost certainly won't finish in one go here. We're going to get the data cache, which is going to be nice because we'll get more intel. Thank you very much. So yeah, just bonus intel. Alright, that's fine. We could get a facility lead, which costs us 50 intel. Interesting. But we might actually get a facility that's closer to things. That actually might be really handy to pick up. Who knows? I don't know if that's possible. I don't know where the facilities will pop up, but what if another facility pops up in North America as a result of that? Therefore, we can reach it easier and decrease the progression. That might actually be really, really nice. Okay, aliens improve their threat response procedures, guaranteeing reinforcements on all guerrilla ops for a month, which is bad, obviously. Eastern Europe. Oh, okay, alien facility. So this tells us where we're going to be expanding to. We're going to go to Eastern Europe. Or we're going to go to Western Europe first because it's closer to Eastern Europe, and then apparently we're going to have 2 missions over there. So we are going to go that way. That's good to know. We could finish more autopsies. Well, you know what? The magnetic weapons is still quite long. Let's do the Viper autopsy, because fuck the Vipers. I want to butcher these stupid bodies.
Growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this.
Yeah, also they're big jerkasses with their tongues. Screw the frickin' Vipers.
Tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down...
Right, we'll get right on that, Doctor. Alright, Keep picking up the rookies. Alien machinery cleared. Excellent. Which also gives us some alien alloys, plus more supply. And right now we don't have power, but we are working on... No, we have a power relay. We are using some of that. I guess the thing to do might be to assign an engineer here. I can't remember. I think this was only giving us 3 power, because I think we went from... I think we started, what, 12? And we got +5 from the region? And then maybe 3 from... I can't remember exactly what it was. But adding an engineer here gives us a ton more power, but of course ties up an engineer. So now the question is... Oh, and we can upgrade. Oh, you can upgrade for a second engineer slot. That's right, but we don't need to do that now. So now the question is, what do we build? Well, this is a plot-wise thing. Highly specialized project, decrypt the aliens' most valuable secrets. Seems really good. It's got a hell of a monthly upkeep cost. But what I'm concerned about is... If I am going to reach Eastern Europe, I need more resistance comm capacity. Does it say what it gives us? It doesn't actually say. Further contacts can be gained. Okay, for some reason I was thinking 3, but I think I was just thinking the power. It probably does something like it gives us 1 extra, and then you put an engineer here, and it gives us an extra couple past that, or something like that. We'll see. But I do need a resistance comm if we're going to continue to expand, which seems like, you know, we don't really have much of a choice here. So hopefully we can get more engineers and things. Oh, wait, hold on. Derp, I've got a resistance thing. Stop. This is what I'm building over here. Don't be a derp. Alright, let's start on the Shadow Chamber then. Because that will advance our main quest, and sounds good. That's right, I am building this. God. Problem is, this is a new day. I don't play enough episodes back to back, I think. Let's go ahead and advance over here. What do we get? Resistance comm finished. Hey, excellent. So, that gives us +1. Hey, I was right about that. And if I were to position someone here, how much would it give us? I mean, right now, +1 is fine. That means we've got 2 to spare, so that's enough for Western Europe, then Eastern Europe. An extra +2. Wow. I really did just guess that, but wonderful. You've got the staff over there. Does that mean we have an extra engineer? I think we do. We could start to... I think we need 2 for the machinery, but we could start clearing the debris, which seems like a good idea, because we keep needing more space. There you go. As long as you have 1, that's sufficient. Maybe you only need 1 for the other, and I was just getting confused about the slots. But yeah, we'll start working there. There is the shielded power coil here, which I think this is the one that gives us even more power if we end up building a power relay here. Which we might want to do instead of here. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. Alright. I think we're still working on those rookies. Yep, just about to finish. Wonderful. Don't fly back yet. So okay, it seems to give us 4 rookies every time, which is good to know. Mass grave, alien alloys. I mean, all very good, don't get me wrong. But now that we've got 2 contacts, I think we're gonna go to Western Europe just to get that set up, because Eastern Europe, I mean, unless they didn't stack, maybe like something goofed up and it didn't actually give us 2 facilities, because we already had one in Eastern Europe. Watch that have happened, actually. Oh, that would be actually a little bit annoying. In any case, I'm going to go to Western Europe. Make contact over there.
For the Western European
so how long does it take us to get there? It's 5:30 a.m. or something like that. So about 5 hours to get over here. It's a long distance. A couple of people just recovered from their wounds. Excellent. Oh, here's a question. Do I want to train anyone up? I mean, we don't have the Scion lab set up yet. We'll hopefully work on it at some point soon. The question is, do I want to give more people classes in the Guerrilla Tactics School? And I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave the rookies mostly unclassed for now. We do have a lot of people. I mean, it wouldn't hurt that much to tie someone up. But we've got, like, redundancy in all the classes right now, so I think I'm going to be alright. Yeah, alright. Working, making contact. Midnight raids start off. Cost of recruits increased by 100%. That's okay. We don't need to hire any recruits at this time.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
All right, what do you finish?
I find it
Battlefield medicine tech. Right. I think that gives us an ability to upgrade our med kits, or does it let us revive people better? Something like that. There it is. Capable of taking down even the biggest, toughest soldiers. However, contains a number of enzymes that could isolate use in a med kits, greatly improving coagulation at the wound sites. Okay, and again, This is 9 days, and yellow, so I think that represents a fair difficulty modifier. We'll just finish the Mouton autopsy. That'll unlock something else, and that'll be great.
That the massive frontline unit they call the Mouton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature
They're still
is
pretty
normally
badass, though.
warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Although the schmutz you put on the screen, that's pretty disconcerting as well. Alright. 3 dark events going on. Just brutal. We are about to finish the spider suit, which is nice. 1 spider suit has been added to the inventory. Okay, so it is just 1. Now, I don't think we have what we want still for the other armor. Whoa! Let's go ahead and tell landed UFO. This is our first landed UFO mission, and this is like the bread and butter of like all the old XCOM games. All of them. There was a lot of shooting down UFOs and then going and investigating the site. Yeah, we are totally going to raid that. Because who knows how long it'll be there. So we're going to go, yeah, while it's grounded and vulnerable, absolutely we're going to go straight there. It is a long distance. So it's 3:30 a.m. Let's see how long it takes us to get there. Oh, 6.5 hours. Okay, well, could be worse. Okay, difficult. Yeah, that's nice to see. I am going to switch out the Skulljack for something else. Potentially a battle scanner. I don't know if it's as valuable on this character. Hang on, let's just give you a frag grenade for a second. And I'm going to make, like, all the items on other characters available here, just in case. And let me just verify that, indeed, if I tried to... Yeah, I can't build the Predator armor. But I would like that at some point. And at some point I might want some flashbangs, which apparently are a great way to really screw up people's offensive capabilities. You know what? Let's build one. People keep encouraging me. If I'm bothered so much by the Vipers and the Stun Lancers, I guess if you flashbang them, they just can't use any of their special abilities. They can only just shoot. So it does make things a little bit more predictable. Alright, what do we want to assault a UFO? I'd be worried about blowing up too much tech. I mean, classically, that was always a problem in the old ones. So maybe we want 1 less Grenadier. On the other hand, grenades are pretty good. Well, I'm definitely going to have a specialist with a med kit. So the question is, do I bring a second sharpshooter? I'm a little bit worried that... I mean, outside, great. Once we get indoors, the sharpshooter is significantly worse. And actually, I kind of like the idea of a couple of rangers who might be able to, like, sword people, because we might get some short-range engagements. In which case, maybe I will keep you around. Let's give you some flashbangs. And you know what proved really useful last time? Or in the past? These battle scanners. I'm really sold on the utility of these battle scanners. Alright, I like that. So you've got the ability to set people on fire. Not poison, but it seems more generic. Alright, I like this comp. Lots of utility items. Plenty of grenade. Again, maybe. And everyone's got their colored armor. It's all nickname people, assuming I haven't missed one. What was I going to say?
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Maybe that's too many grenades. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's begin this mission. Dun, dun.
Resistance forces managed to disable a UFO that's set down in this region. And we've got
It's nice to know there's other people doing things other than just us.
Before the aliens have a chance to recover. Eliminate any hostile resistance in the area and secure the site to retrieve the assets.
Overwatch shots suffer no aim penalties when triggered as part of an ambush. Really? Actually, I'm sure that had come up before, but I don't think I realized that. So if you're concealed in your Overwatch, and then, you take the shot, which pops your concealment, but then as people are moving to cover... Well, actually, it's part of an ambush. I wonder if that triggers anytime an alien takes their move from, like, spotting people. Or if it's just when breaking concealment. It's not entirely clear. Now, I'm assuming we're not coming in hot.
Menace 1-5, UFO site coordinates locked in.
Ooh, very cool looking.
Secure the area, neutralize all hostiles.
And since we're not coming hot, that actually would have been a case to be made about 1 less ranger. On the other hand, again, I feel like there's a good chance that we're going to get some close-in combat, and it's going to be really nice to have them. Now, what I would like to do is it would be nice to scooch one person up ever so slightly, just to confirm that, say, this tree is safe, and then double move my, my sniper up there. But, like, we don't really have a good single move into cover. That being said, we have really good vision. The odds that any of these double moves will lead to horribleness seems really unlikely. This could be a problem, though. Is there a roof? Oh, there is a roof. How confident do I feel about that move? Not very. So the alien... Oh, the ship is just over here, actually. It's really not very far. You know what this would be a good time for? I have my vision grenade. Who is it? Right over here. We are going to start off by dropping a battle scanner, which apparently has, like, ridiculous throwing range. We're going to throw it right over here. Did it go? Oh, I think I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. There we go. All right! That is good to know. That is very good to know. Now, is that... Okay, it does put the vision things, and this is indeed a safe square. Perfect. This is not who I want. I want to double move with my sniper especially. Just because obviously the sniper is not going to do anything on this turn. I guess it doesn't really matter. But no, I like this. Hey, you really... Oh, I guess you got the scope improvement, because you could have also used the +1 capacity. Alright, so we should definitely be able to set up and not trigger anything here, which is really nice. Even if these guys patrol, they will not get in a situation where they're going to start flanking me. It'll be nice to have Ultimate Thull over here with her ability to shred armor, either via grenade or otherwise. Actually, right now they're clumped up really nicely. Let's get our other demo person, Desti Virago, closer. Now, I don't want to go here, because if they do path forward, it could theoretically lead to a flank. It seems very unlikely. Especially if I went a little further back, but I'm going to go here. Or, what about through the window? There could be an alien over here. It's very unlikely, but it's possible if I went over here that there might be some vision. There could be an alien inside the building, but it looks like we have vision inside the building. Yeah. I was going to say, if we don't have vision inside the building, but I guess I could have moved here with my, my ranger just to verify. I'm going to move here just theoretically, just in case anything else happens, to just take a peek through the window to feel good about myself, but because maybe we'd see something through, like, literally the entire building on the other side, but I wouldn't see why there'd be aliens over there. Now, if I move here, it is possible if these guys walk forward that they might get in a flank position, which would break my cover. Also, I am still worried that there could be aliens over here, so I don't want to move too far that way. I think what I'm going to do is just take a bit of a cautious move here. We have run and gun as well, so next turn, like, there's a lot of options for her to be able to move in and maybe melee someone or something of that nature. Then that just leaves one person with, like, not a lot of really good cover options. And here, this could lead to some sort of weird flank. It seems unlikely, but I'm paranoid about doing it. And paranoia does keep you alive. That's my support character. I mean, we are feeling pretty but even there, I can't... And it could move here, maybe see through the window. That might technically work for something. How confident are we feeling about our vision over here? Pretty confident that we're not walking into a vision spot, and this won't break a window. You know what, let's do that. It might give us line of sight through the window, and at the very least brings us a little closer to the action when it's time to get started. So what are you doing? Are you guys standing there? Okay, you're walking sideways. And they don't walk very far, so it's not really likely that they would open things. In fact, because they're not walking sort of diagonally towards me, I don't think they would have come into range. I don't know if there was a way for them to move into range and trigger and flank us. But they are very nicely clumped up. Very nicely clumped up for some grenade stuff. And I would like to engage on them before that stopped being true. Ultimate Thull is like the best person to be near the front with all of her hit points. She's our strongest character, because I think she's got a PCS to give her some extra body strength. I'm tempted to go here and see if I can get more people into Overwatch position than just start with a grenade. We'll smash the side of the ship a bit. Well, actually, I could avoid that. Okay, I like it. I'm going to move to here.
Moving on target location.
and just have her wait. And yeah, we are going to do the Overwatch stuff. Well, there's some fun pistol things we could be doing over here, but no.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Is there a good place? Not really. And you presumably have vision over here? You don't, actually. That's interesting. You don't have line of sight from where you are. Yeah, and there's not that many great places to set up. Now, once they disperse, we might end up with line of sight. But, let me go ahead and
Moving out.
move Destiny over here.
Scanning.
Oh, you do have vision of someone here through that window. And actually, you probably have even better vision here. Let's do that.
Posición confirmada.
I could have checked, but yeah, that'll be fine. And then Overwatch.
Guardia.
This should be okay. Now, the problem, because I don't get to choose the order at which the Overwatches get resolved, because it has to do with the order that the enemy decides to move, we could end up in an annoying situation. And oh, this is Molly, actually, because her concealment won't break when everyone else's does. I'm actually not going to do anything with her yet. She'll have the option of maybe moving, even doing a run and gun after they move into cover. Here we do have vision, so it's a little bit far. Oh, and again, same thing with both our rangers. So both our rangers are going to stay as is. I think we've set up all the Overwatches we want. I think we are ready to go and initiate with a grenade. I think this is the +1 damage grenade as well, which is nice. This is also going to blow up a lot of their cover possibilities, which is nice. This actually damages the ship a little. If I go here, it still hits everyone. Yeah, it still definitely hits everyone. And doesn't damage the ship. Not that I'm sure that it matters one way or the other. Okay, I like it. I guess the alternative is I could also have had one of my rangers initiate things. That way, this character here would have been able to be in Overwatch. But I like the grenade for the shredding. Oh, I hadn't realized the... this is an armored officer who's got armor. Well, that's redundant, but... I don't think I've seen someone in that suit before.
Resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might
Heavy
be rolling
infantry.
out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
I am going to call this ambush very successful.
You happy now?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. And then we still have some concealment, and there's no one over here to spot things. We've got time to wait, I think, before I run in there, especially with someone who is still concealed, and I definitely don't want to get flanked. So I'm going to go and just double move up to here. There's no way we move into vision of anything, because, you know, we've got good vision over here to be certain about that. And then, I guess, if I go here, apparently that's not going to break any windows along the way. Oh, I could also go to the roof and confirm that there's nothing. This should be pretty effective here. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Let's do this.
I like how we're going over the roof, but this might be avoiding breaking some windows. I'm not sure. Alright, so there's nothing on our left.
Menace 1-5, we just picked up an outbound signal coming
Woo!
from the UFO.
6 turns!
Some kind of distress beacon.
Oh, shit.
You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal.
Okay,
before they
this is
send their whole fleet
a
after
very new mechanic. I don't think we've seen this in previous versions of the game. I love it. It makes sense. I don't know if this is triggered based on when we attacked, or there's sort of an invisible timer after we land. I suspect it was triggered after the attack here. So in the future, we're going to have to remember that and really try to make our first turn as effective as possible and be ready for a follow-up. As it turns out, I'm actually pretty pleased with how we spent our first turn. Although now... I could do a stop here and then scooch up here, but that doesn't seem... I think I much prefer advancing here. This is one of my concealed characters. I think everyone else is inside the ship. Oh, well, that's not necessarily true. Where? Oh, hold on. You know what? You. Give me another vision bomb. We can't put it inside the ship. We could put it, like, on the roof or something. Drop it, like, way over here. Check to see if there's anyone on that side of the ship. Because in the past, I haven't done one of these UFO missions in XCOM 2 yet, but in the past, sometimes there were more alien packs roaming around outside, and it would be nice to know about them before they just, you know, fell upon us. And so everything here is closed. Seems unlikely that there'd be anyone over here. Sort of be really bad if there were. Although, again, they wouldn't be in range to spot my concealed person. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. This should give us a decent amount of vision on the right side of the ship. Okay, no, I do suspect most of the people we have to deal with is inside. Oh, it would be nice if you could reach there. Destiny Virago, I think I am just going to end you in here. You're not going to be in cover, which sucks, but there's no one around. And these are not doors. There's doors here. And another one over there. If I end you, say, over here, it makes it the most unlikely that anyone's going to pop out and get line of sight. Although it is possible.
Affirmative.
We'll try to get some overwatches or something to give you cover. Advanced autoloader. A limited number of free reloads. I think regular autoloader gives you 1 free reload. And this gives you a limited number. Maybe it's 3, I don't know. They seem to like to do that. And an advanced stock. So I think a regular stock guarantees 1 point of damage even if you miss. This might be 2? 2 would still be really good. I'm just guessing here. I haven't seen these yet. I think I'm going to have to double move with my support. And I think I'm going to have to double move. Well, someone could pop out that door. I guess the question becomes, what door are we going to go in? We've got pretty good movement here. We've confirmed that there's no one all up that side. I think I might kind of like moving on this side, which makes this a great location for us. We still have the one vision scanning protocol here, but I'm not sure that that goes through walls or not. Korean, we could set up for a cover of our character here, but we can't overwatch you because you're still concealed. Actually, no, you're not concealed. You're a sniper. So I definitely want to double move you up towards this door. There's not a really good spot to stick you where you can cover the door this turn, but I guess if anything pops out, this will be a pretty good cover spot for you. There you go, 91-bit. You've got that. If I go to here, that still goes us... There's a chance if someone bursts through the door and comes here, it'll pop your cover. Unlikely, but let's just do this.
Coordinates.
Overly paranoid, I'm sure, but helps keep you alive. And I'm definitely going to double move you up to here. So we don't actually have any Overwatch protecting for our one person who's outside, but I wasn't expecting anyone to rush us. I was preparing for it, but I wasn't really expecting it. So then the question becomes, do I want to open this door this turn? And I think the answer is yes. Well, I'm not sure.
All right, I'll go.
These look like wheels from an overturned semi. Now, if I just run through the door, it'll pop. And there's another door over there. I think I'm going to just set up this turn.
Stepping off.
5 turns? Well, it'll be 4 turns on the next one. That seems like a lot of time to, I don't know. Do we blow up? Disable the enemy distress beacon. I don't know if that's a blow up or a hack. It's definitely feeling like no one's going to come through this door. I really hope. That would be devastating right now. Although, we do have, actually, never mind. We will have some Overwatch cover on the door here. We're not going to open it, but you can Overwatch. And my other heavy, I will just Overwatch, because obviously we're not going through the door at this point. Harasatru, I guess we'll move you over here, because on your turn, you can pop the door open without breaking concealment. And that seems like a pretty good idea. I'll get you to Overwatch just in case someone comes out. At least you won't get destroyed. And our sniper has run out of spot. Ooh, I can't reach there. That's too bad. And the game just crashed. All I was doing is rotating my view. Seriously? I have no idea what's going on here. In any case, I guess this is a 30-minute video. It seems like a hell of a good place to put in a cut. There's an autosave from the beginning of the turn. So we'll pick up there next time. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.